Hi everyone and welcome to today's yoga class. I'm going to take you through a simple yoga flow using poses from my beginner's guide, Yoga Made Simple. So it's going to be suitable for all levels, focusing on beginners. You can join me if you're pregnant. I will advise you on different steps to take throughout if you are doing this through your pregnancy, and just be mindful of the body here. So we're going to come to start seated, and I prefer to sit onto something. So I'm going to come to sit onto a yoga block. If you don't have one of these at home, then you can use a cushion. Anything just to make it so that you're not sitting directly onto the ground here as you shift the glutes. And we're just going to come to start with the hands with the palms facing up, ready to receive positive energy. And let's begin with the breath. So we begin to notice how we feel deep within. Noticing if there are any aches or pains in the body. Noticing how your energy feels. And noticing the breath, is it shallow? Can you take a lovely deep breath in through the nose? And a deep breath out through the nose. Now as you start your journey into yoga, as long as you can focus on breathing consciously and mindfully, then that's a great first step. And as you get more advanced in your practice, you can start looking at different breathing techniques. But for now, just be conscious of the breath and how it feels to breathe deeply. Opening the eye, let's bring the right fingertips down beside us as our left arm reaches up and over, keeping your right shoulder down away from the ears. Let's circle that left wrist here, getting this lovely stretch down the left side of the body. Now keep pressing down through your left sit bone. Bring it back up. Other side, left fingertips come down as our right arm reaches up and over. Breathing in here as we press down through the right sit bone. Lovely deep breaths into the ribs. Inhale, bring it up. Walk your fingertips back as you open across the chest here, ever so slightly squeezing the shoulders together. And with the exhale, hands onto the knees as we round the shoulders forward, draw the belly in, creating this rounding in the back. And inhale, bringing ourselves back to center. From here, bring the arms out in front. You're going to sit the left elbow on top of the right. And bringing your hands onto your shoulders here. Breathe as you spread the shoulders across the back. And exhale as release, roll in the arms, roll in the shoulders. Let's come over now onto all fours as we take our block away. And spreading through the fingertips, have your wrists either just under the shoulders or just in front, and have your knees hip width apart here. And we're going to start with our lovely cat-cows. Inhale, open the chest, shoulders back. Bring your gaze slightly forward as you lift the tailbone. Exhale as we round, draw the belly in here, creating this lovely hissing cat impersonation. Inhale to open across the chest. Exhale as we round. Inhale back to neutral, take the knees back. You're going to bring yourself up and back into that downward dog. As you press through the index finger and the thumb, really send your hips back and just start to pedal through the legs. Now if you are doing this through pregnancy, you can bring the knees down if this feels too much. Nice deep breath through the body. And at the end of your exhale, walking the feet forward to the top of your mat. If you're pregnant, keep your feet a little wider than hip width. And if you are pregnant, again, bring your hands either onto your shins or onto a block so you're giving the baby plenty of room. Otherwise, keeping a little bend in the knees, really fold over the thighs as you relax the neck, relax the head, and just shake out any tension here. Breathe in to lift the chest halfway. Exhale back into that forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, half lift. Bend the knees, reach the arms around you, root to rise, bring the palms together. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, spread the arms around, hands to hips. Exhale it back down into this forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step right foot back, lower the right knee, followed by the left foot as you lower the left knee. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, back into that cow pose. Exhale as we round, draw the belly in. Inhale to neutral, coming back into that tabletop. As we shuffle back, we come back into downward dog. Breathe into here. Nice deep breaths. In and out through the nose. And at the end of your exhale, again, tiptoe the feet forward. Be mindful of your body. You can either have the feet wider than hip width or a little closer. Lifting the chest into that half lift, straight line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Exhale it out as we bring it back into that fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, half lift, drop the sit bones, press through the heels, rise up. Inhale, arms reach around you. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Let's bring hands to hips with your right foot forward. Step your left foot back and have your right heel lined up with the arch of your left foot. Right toes point forward. We don't want to arch our backs here, so think about drawing the tailbone under almost as we keep that front knee lined up with that second and third toe. Collarbones lining up with the edge of your mat. Extend the arms as you look over your right fingertips. Inhale, hands to heart. Straighten your front leg as you pull that quad up. Exhale, push away. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale it out. Really strong. Now from here, right forearm to right thigh into that side angle pose. If you are pregnant, you can give your baby a little love. And reach your left arm over as we press down through the edge of your left foot and reach through to the tips of your left fingertips. So you're stretching this left line of the body. Inhale, come back to center, hands to hips, step to the top of your mat. Great work. Let's do that the other side. So from here, left foot forward, we step our right foot back. Line the feet up, heel to arch. Set up through your core. Knee lining up over that ankle. Let's extend the arms as we lengthen across the collarbones, lengthen along the spine. Breathing in, straighten that front leg, bring hands to heart. Exhale, release, bring it back into that warrior two. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale as we release. Beautiful. Now from here we reach forward. We don't move the legs at all, we're just moving from the hips. As we bring the left forearm, left thigh, reach your right arm up and over. Keep pressing through the pinky edge of your right foot and extend your fingertips forward. Breathing into here. Can you bring your right shoulder back, left ribs through, and then slowly bring yourselves back up. Bringing hands to heart, step to the top of your mat. And having a little bend in the knees here, really spread through the toes and ground through the heels of the feet, connecting down to the earth. Roll your shoulders back, arms resting down beside you. So rather than a traditional Tadasana where we're really upright into that mountain pose, I want you to soften. And as you soften, I want you to feel your body sinking down deeper towards the earth. And then just keep your gaze fixed. This is your drishti, somewhere that doesn't move. As you use that to help you to focus. Nothing else in the room matters. Just you and that little point in the wall or the floor or the ceiling. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. And just notice how it feels as that rhythm of breath moves up and down the body here. As we breathe in, we breathe it out. In and out. Now as we breathe in, press through the legs, straighten the legs, reaching the arms up, palms together. Exhale, take it down into that forward fold. Remembering if you're pregnant, you want to bring your hands either onto a block or onto the shins. Otherwise, come all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. And as you exhale, step left foot back, followed by right foot back into that tabletop pose. Breathing in as we open across the chest, shoulders back. Exhale as we round. And then walking the hands in. Come to sit back onto the heels, into this hero pose here. We're going to bring right hand onto our heart space, left hand onto belly, onto baby if you're pregnant, and we're going to come to stand onto the knees. Tuck your toes under, and you can fold over the mats or use a blanket if you need extra cushioning for the knees. But look back at your feet and make sure your heels aren't falling out to the side. They want to be nice and upright. Now from here, I want you to engage your glutes here. And as you inhale, you're just going to slowly lift the chest. As you let your gaze follow your movement. So as you lift the chest, your glutes are engaged. You begin to look up. Exhale, gently rounding as we round the upper back. So we're not coming to a huge back bend here. We're just opening through the thoracic spine. As we inhale, we lift. As we exhale, gentle rounding. One more time here as we inhale. And we exhale. And then we release the hands, bringing ourselves back into a comfortable seat, whether that's kneeling for you today or you want to come back into Sukhasana. Just bring the hands, palms facing up, again ready to receive some good energy, some positivity. As we close the eyes, we bring that awareness once more within. Feeling the breath move through the body. Notice how you feel now at the end of that movement. And a yoga practice doesn't need to be a 90-minute flow. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you have time for in your day. Dedicating that time to your body, to your mind, to your well-being. That mindfulness just for you. Allowing everything else to melt away. Bringing hands to heart. Let's take a moment here to feel gratitude. That no matter what else is going on in this world, we are safe, we are protected, we are healthy. And let us bow our heads in that gratitude as we close our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much everyone for joining me on that class today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. And if there's any other videos you'd like to see, please pop it down in the comments and I'll take a look for you guys. Have an amazing day. Sending lots of love.